My name is Marissa Cooper. It is an LTE for interns, and they get designated either a tribe member or a missionary, and the idea is so that the missionaries can learn how to preach the gospel to a tribe who can't speak English. A missionary is a follower of Jesus, so a Christian, who goes into another culture that is different to their own, and they preach the word of God to people who don't know about God and the Bible. It started on Friday morning and it went through to Sunday at around 4 o'clock. The weather was good, it was really hot, so a lot of people got sunburnt, and that was funny because tribal people had paint up their arms, and so they got crazy tan marks, which was pretty cool. Yeah, there's actually a lot of stories. I was in a tribe. I was a tribe member, so I was in the Hmong tribe, which is a peaceful tribe, but a lot of other tribes weren't peaceful, so they had missionaries doing some crazy stuff like climbing trees and eating disgusting food and having really intense initiations. I was in the Hmong tribe, so we had many gods. So we worshipped our ancestors, but we also worshipped nature. People that have died that were a part of our families, and we especially worshipped people that had authority, like the past chiefs and stuff, and so we showed respect to them and worshipped their spirits. In the calf, leading up to it, everyone was kind of made to eat cold beans and rice, but we didn't end up having cold beans and rice at all. We had a lot of peanut butter and jelly, some tin soup, fruit, and some granola bars. Bread. Lots of bread. No, we didn't. We were really, really close to getting saved though, right towards the end, but we got to the point where we had learnt, we knew of the gospel, and we were about to pray together, and then this other tribe came over and we got distracted. But if we had more time, I think, yes, we would have been saved. Yes, they were peaceful. They didn't really know how to approach us because they didn't know kind of who we were, I don't think. So we kind of just introduced them to our traditions and our customs, and then they tried to learn the language. Long time. I did like the UPG. I went going into the UPG with just open expectations. I didn't really know what was going to happen. I kind of just was open to it all, and it was really interesting for me as a tribe member to see how the missionaries dealt with different circumstances, and then because I eventually do want to do missionary work, and it was just interesting to see how they would approach it, so I learned from them and just the barriers and how hard it is to really break down those barriers when you have the block of not being able to communicate in the same language. The major challenge, I believe, for the missionaries was the language barrier, and that was challenging as a tribe member as well, because especially since we actually knew English because we can speak it, so we had to pretend that we couldn't understand what they were saying. When they couldn't get our language, they'd be like, I don't know what I'm saying, we're talking about Jesus, the gospel, and we just had to pretend that we didn't know what they were saying at all. So that was interesting. I didn't find being a tribe member too challenging though. It was more enjoyable than challenging. The missionaries didn't do any skits, but in our tribe we have a chief and we also have a witch doctor. So we introduced them to the chief, and then we sacrificed then the men of the tribe went hunting and they found a duck, and it was just a toy stuffed duck, and we sacrificed it to the spirits, and so we burnt it. It was quite funny because the head kind of exploded a little bit because of all the material. So we did that, and then the chief sat all the missionaries down and he pretty much just said a big speech to them and introduced each of us in the tribe, and that was their welcoming to the tribe. In our tribe we didn't have a drama, and the missionaries didn't do a drama, but the tribes people were called at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, that one, that's what I meant.
To go down to this sand pit, and they had a big drama, and the government had a big chat to us, and yeah, it was crazy. The biggest do is to go in there, even though it's role playing and it can seem quite silly and bizarre, just to go and just try your best and pretend your best, because you can actually learn a lot from it. And yeah, I've noticed people who go, it does make a huge difference if you're half-hearted about it and you just don't want to make the most of it because it is pretend. But you just need to just try your best, and great things can come out from it, and you can learn a lot, and it will help with life experience.